I got this feeling inside my brains. It goes electric wavy when I make them A's. All through 4th grade, all through my school, we're flying up no ceiling when we're in our zone. I've got that sunshine in my pocket, looking forward to a good day. I feel I can do everything when I try. I can't stop myself from learning, moving up academically. We'll unlock the way we rock it, so don't stop.
Hello and welcome back to our virtual classroom, okay? So from yesterday's video, we learned about how to represent division, and we learned a little bit more through division through that cool music video. So today what we're gonna do is just take some notes down. So make sure you write down everything that you see that's on the board, okay? And so today's lesson is called division. And so we're gonna learn about the basics, and then we're just gonna keep on trucking, okay? Alright, so remember, write down everything that you see. So what is divide, okay? What is that? So divide could be anything like that's cut into, right? Split into, okay? We know that's the opposite of multiplication, right? Okay, what else? We also know that it's kind of like separating, right? Split. We have groups, okay? We have equal, okay? And then we also have sort, because we sort them into the groups, right? So make sure you get all that down, okay? So that's what dividing is. And now let's look at ways to show division, okay? Remember, you can always pause the video if you didn't write fast enough, okay? All right, so we have different ways, okay, to show division. All right, the first one is you sort or organize into an array. Okay, so remember, array is that pictures where it's nothing but dots. So let's just say our example is 30 divided by 5. Okay, so remember, it's kind of like the opposite of division. So 5 times what is going to equal 30? Okay, opposite of division. Opposite. Our answer is going to be 6. Good. Now let me show you how we got that, okay? Alright, so let's say that I have an array of 30 and I organize them. Okay, and here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here I have 6. And here I have 5. So 5 times 6 will equal 30. Now that is what an array is, and that's how we show that division is that, okay? Let's look at another way. Another one we use is tallies, okay? Tallies are the little marks that you use whenever you're counting. So we're going to use the same example of 30 divided by 5, which we know now equals 6. Okay, so we're going to group this into 5s, right? So count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I know that's already 5 times 15. Okay, let's do another one until we get to 30, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's count. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, we're almost there. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 30. So how many groups do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look at that. That's my answer. Okay. So we can use tallies to show division. Let's go ahead and do another one. we can also draw a picture, okay? So, again, we're going to use 30 divided by 5, which we know now equals 6. So, let's see. I have 30, so I need to have 30, and each group needs to have how many? 5, good. Okay. I need to have 5 groups, sorry, 5 groups. Alright. So, I need to have 5 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? So I need to count to 30, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Perfect. So each one has how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 here, 6 here, 6 here, 6 here, 6 here. So my answer is 6. Okay? And that's how you do that one. So let's go again and look at another one. We can do skip count. Skip counting. Okay? So with skip counting, we're going to use the same one. 30 divided by 5. We know that equals 6. Okay? So I need to count by 5s until I get to 30. Okay? So count with me. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right, so let's see how many we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My answer is 6. Okay, so that's skip counting. Let's go ahead and look at another way. Repeating subtraction. Okay, so this is another good way on how to do this. All right, so our same one. 30 divided by 5, we know that equals 6, but let's see how we actually do it. So I'm going to take my 30, I'm going to subtract 5, I'm going to subtract 5, and that's going to give me 25. Okay, so now I have 25 minus 5, and that's going to give me 20. I have 20 minus 5, and that's going to give me 15. No, I have 15 minus 5, and that's going to give me 10. So 10 minus 5 is going to give me 5, and 5 minus 5 is going to give me 0. So let's see how many times did I subtract by 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So my answer is 6. Okay. And the last way that we do this is called the multiplication backs. Okay. So just it's the way I did it earlier. Okay, so I have 30 minus 5, and let's say I don't know. Okay, let's say I don't know, but remember the opposite of division is multiplication. Okay, so that means I would need to know 5 times what is going to equal 30. Oops, not 36, 30. Okay, so that means I need to know my multiplication. So 5 times 6 equals 30. So therefore 30 divided by 5 would equal 6. Okay? And that's the intro on division. Okay? And just a few vocabulary is vocabulary. Right, remember that we have a divisor. Okay? Alright, so sorry about that. So remember, a divisor is a number divided into another number. Dividend is a number that is being divided by another number. And quotient is the number that results from the division of one number by another. And then we also have the remainder, okay? So that sometimes will happen, sometimes it won't happen, okay? The amount left over when a number can't be divided exactly by another number, okay? And we'll learn more about that because that's a whole nother lesson, okay? So make sure you copy this down and I'll show you what it's supposed to look like, okay? So I'll give you a few more minutes. Alright, so let's go ahead and see what that looks like, okay? Alright, so we have the house, okay? The dividend, or the bigger number, is going to be inside the house, but remember that's called dividend, okay? the divisor is going to be outside, okay? That's going to be how many are going to be in each group, okay? Sorry, no. That's going to be how many groups I have. Divisor is going to tell me how many groups I have. And then my answer and or my remainder is going to be my quotient, okay? The bigger number goes under the house, okay? So a cool way that I like to show my students the steps for dividing is called Does McDonald's Sell Cheeseburger, okay? And I always ask my students this, okay? Does McDonald's sell cheeseburgers? And they tell me, yes, Mr. Rios, yes they do. Well, let me show you what does this mean, okay? So first we have the bun. Make sure you go ahead and draw this out, okay? So we have the bun. The bun is the does, okay? Which is going to be to divide, okay? Then we have the lettuce. Imagine that's green, okay? And this is going to be the McDonald's. Okay, and this is going to be to multiply. The next step is to multiply. Okay, the next thing we have is, let's see, it's the cheese, or the meat, sorry, the meat. And that's the sell, and this is going to be subtract. Okay, then the next thing we have is the cheese. Okay, imagine that's yellow. That's the cheese, and the cheese is to check, okay? And lastly, again, we have the bottom bun, and that's the burger. And burger stands for bring it down. Okay, so if this is a small division problem, you'll do this once, okay? So you'll do divide, multiply, subtract, check, bring it down, okay? And I'll show you what that looks like. But if you have a large dividend, okay, so you might divide, multiply, subtract, check, bring it down. Again, divide, multiply, subtract, check, bring it down. Again, divide, multiply, subtract, check, bring it down, okay? Most of my students can do this one time, but once we have to go again, that's when they're like, oh my gosh, I'm confused. I have no idea what to do. And I'm like, it's okay, calm down. We just gotta follow the steps again. Divide, multiply, subtract, check again, okay? Divide, multiply, subtract, check, bring it down. Divide, multiply, subtract, check, bring it down. Repeat. Divide, multiply, subtract, check, bring it down, okay? That's what we have to do. So let's go ahead and do a problem, so that way we know, okay? Alright, so here's an example, okay? 6 divided by 3. I know it's a little bit easy, but we just need to check that we got the steps done, okay? So the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and write, does McDonald's sell cheese burgers? Okay, oops, my question mark's a little messed up. It's okay, mistakes happen. Does McDonald's sell cheeseburgers? Okay, so first I need to set up the equation. So here I have my little house, and my dividend goes inside, which is 6, and my divisor goes outside, okay? So first thing I need to do is go ahead and divide, okay? So the first thing is divide. So my question to you is, how many times can 6 go into 3? Okay? How many times can 6 go into 3? That is my question to you. Basically what I'm saying is 3, oop, I don't know why that could become a B. 3 times what is going to equal 6 or something close to 6. That's where we need to know your multiplications, okay? I know that 3 times 2 equals 6. So my 2 goes up here, okay? So I did divide, good, check. Now I need to multiply. 3 times 2 is what? 6, good. So I bring it underneath my dividend, check. Now I can do the S, which is subtract, okay? 6 minus 6 is what? 0, good, check. Now I need to see cheese, check. Check means, is my answer smaller than my divisor? Okay. Is my answer smaller than my divisor? If my answer is smaller than my divisor, then that means I can move on. That means I did everything correct. But if my answer is bigger than my divisor, then that means I did something wrong, okay? So, let's see. So I did the check. Perfect. Now I need to bring it down. Well, there's nothing to bring down, so therefore, I am done. My quotient is 2. So 6, how many times can 6 be divided into 3? 2 times, okay? And what does that look like? So I have 3 groups, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and each one has 2, okay? That's what that means. Alright, I'm gonna stop here because the video is getting too long and I don't want to bore y'all, but watch for part 3, okay, of my video. I hope you have a great day. Bye.